TIFU by falling down the stairs in front of my date. Long story short, I was on a first date, everything was going great, even had a kiss. Yes, it was a first date, but you only live once. Was walking down some stairs and he make me weak at my knees, honestly just fell smack onto my knees. And fell down about 7 steps, I even did a roly-poly. The pain was out of this world, but I just laughed it off and said I was fine. I wish I would have died there and then, I was so embarrassed. I cut my legs so bad the blood was insane, and I also now have a lump the size of a golf ball on my foot. I had rips in my tights, I looked a right mess after that. He asked me if I was okay and was very caring, but why did it have to happen then, for God's sake? But he asked me on a second date, probably because he felt bad for me, haha. TLDR. Fell down a flight of stairs in front of my date. Wow, you really fell for him, huh? But he asked me on a second date, probably because he felt bad for me, haha. OR. And bear with me here because I know it's going to sound hypothetical. He really enjoyed his time with you and still sees that even after witnessing an embarrassing moment earlier than anticipated. Not nearly as dramatic, but I basically completely missed my mouth with a glass of water and proceeded to pour it down my shirt on a first date. That was almost 24 years ago. And we've been married for almost 19. I hope you heal quickly. Also, stairs are completely evil. Okay, so stuff like this might be what you tell your kids and grandkids. How I Met Your Mother. Lol. Go for it if you really like him. He has seen you at your worst, it is all up from here. 100% endearing. Clear win, not a fail. This reminds me of a story from an old friend. He was on a first date with a girl, waiting in the upstairs bar for the restaurant downstairs. As the hostess was leading them down the stairs, the girl tripped, tumbled down the stairs, skirt flung up, and when she hit the bottom step let out a massive fart. My friend coughed, looked at the hostess and said, "Excuse me." / He took a fart for the girl. He was a little bit of a hero. Honestly, if I was into you and you fell down the stairs on the date, it literally would change nothing and we'd go on a second for sure. Conversely, if I wasn't into you and you fell down the stairs, I wouldn't ask you in another date out of pity. 'Cause that's just a waste of time. Just my 2 cents. That's a good story and endearing. It's something worth remembering. If you can dive headlong down a flight of stairs in front of him, and he provides sympathy, doesn't laugh, and wants a second date, he's probably worthy of a second audition. This is essentially a boyfriend opening a jar of pickles for his girl, or first date in this case. What guy doesn't want to rush in, save the girl and have her in his arms? He asked if you were okay. Then he asked if you would have a second date with him. I would bet you my house he didn't ask you because he felt sorry for you. Don't hold back. Go for what you want. You said it yourself, you only live once. On one of my first sails with a new guy, we went to a hiking trail and beach. The beach had changed from sand to rock over the years. I wiped out and fell on my ass. I laughed and he helped me up. Went to the movies after that and have been together over 2 years. He probably thinks, man, she can take a hit, she's pretty tough. Not a total fail. You fell head over heels for him, or as I like to say, ass over tit, tears of joy. We will go with the first one. But either way, it's clearly a win. You got a kiss and a second date. I will say next time if you are going to kiss, make sure you are away from stairs. Good luck for your second date, honey. Heart. Here, the title is all you need to agree. That is a TIFU. Don't worry. My GF felled on a first date. For some reason during the date we decided to roller skate. Well, I told her to be careful since the skates seem really fast. 4 minutes later she felt. I was real worried. She just laughed off. Anyway, almost 9 years later the GF is now my wife and we have a 2-year-old son. Said it wasn't tab over space argument. Thinking face yuck. I fell downstairs twice and hit my head on a first date. 6 years later we're happily married with 1 kid and 2 dogs. Guess he saw past the yard sale that I am. Second date we are working the arms. Falling in love is so hard on the knees. My last girlfriend fell on the first date. We have now been married for over 20 years.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.